Today I'm going to teach you how to read large numbers, decompose those numbers into expanded notation, and write large numbers. Consider this number. Can you name that number? Let's use place value arrow cards to help us name this number. When we use place value to break down this number, we get 1,000, 200, 54. Now let's combine them to help us when naming the number. Let's just start with the top two. When we combine the top two, we get 1,200. Then we add the next number. Now we have 1,250. And finally, adding the last number, we have 1,254. That is the name of this number. Now that we've named our number, let's use the place value arrow cards to put this number into expanded notation. Expanded notation is when we expand a number into its original form. So for 1,254, expanded notation would be 1,000 plus 200 plus 50 plus 4. And you can see I got these numbers from our place value arrow cards, which we use to name our number. Can you try this next number on your own? Be sure to name this number and put it into expanded notation, just like what we did above. If you named this number 3,759, you are correct. Be sure to also use the place value to include this number as expanded notation as well, which would be 3,000 plus 700 plus 50 plus 9. A good way to check your work is to actually do this operation, add up 3,750 and 9. The number should match the original number that you started with. That's how you know that you did the expanded notation correctly. Look at this final number that I put down for you. Wonder what the 0 would represent in your place value? Today, that's what we're going to be exploring. In order to complete the task today, you're going to need your place value arrow cards and a pair of scissors. Your first job is to cut out all your place value arrow cards with your scissors. After you've done that, look at the do section in your learning plan. You can see that there are many numbers in this do section. It's going to be your job to put those numbers into words, expanded notation. Start with the first number. Use your place value arrow cards to put that number into expanded notation and to name it. It should look very similar to what we did earlier. Do as many as you can in 30 minutes. If you finish all of these numbers and you still have time, you can create your own numbers, or you can consider the following questions. Why are the numbers that are underlined more interesting than the others? Another thing I want you to think about is what I asked previously, which is, what does this 0 really represent in the number? You'll notice that there are no zeros, individual zeros, in our place value cards. So I want you to consider this and think about it and bring it to the next time that your teacher and you meet. After you finish the do section, move on to the share section in your learning plan. With a partner or parent, discuss the value of a given number or of a given digit in this number. For example, you can choose 8. What does this number represent? Use your place value chart on the previous slide, right here, to help you when you're discussing what each number represents. Good luck with all your math work today, and be sure to bring all of your work and any questions or comments you may have to the next Google Meet with your teacher.